Okay, now let's move to the measurement in scientific study. Okay, on this kind of a lesson, we will be dealing about conversion factors. So I expect to you that you will use your scientific calculator. Okay, so you need to have your own scientific calculator. And at the end of this lesson, I would also require you to jot down or to make to get an index cards, and you need to write everything, every conversion factors that you can write on that index card. Okay, so the bigger index card, I don't know the size of that index card, it could be 5 by 12, I don't know, it's 5 by 18. Okay, but you need to have an index card that you will write everything, every conversion factors that you can write on. Okay, in order for you to be to just in order for you that you will use that during the exam. Okay, the SI units and the conversion from SI to English units. Okay, so all of the conversion factors that you can write on your index card, you should have that, and I will check that. Okay, so measurement in scientific study. So we will be dealing with the system international units of measurement. Okay, or the SI units. Okay, so these are the 7 basic units for the system international. Okay, you have the mass, the basic unit is in kilograms. Okay, no, the unit name is in kilogram. Okay, for mass. Okay, the length is in meter. Then you have time, that is seconds, in temperature, that is Kelvin, electric current is amperes, amount of substance is mole, luminous intensity is candela. Okay, so the basic unit for mass is actually grams. Oh, okay, so that's it. So these are the 7 basic units. You have mass, length, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. Okay, so we have also the common decimal prefixes used with SI units. Okay, you should also be familiarized with this. Okay, so like for example, if we say on length, okay, when we say this is the basic unit here. So for length, that is actually in meter. Okay, so the meter will be here. So when you say it's decimeter, okay, that is actually 1 times 10 to the negative 1 meter. Okay, so when you say centimeter, that is equal to 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter. When you say 1 millimeter, that is actually 1 times 10 to the negative 3 meter. Okay, so when you say 1 decameter, that is 10 meter. 1 hectometer, that is 100 meter. 1 kilometer, that is 1,000 meter. 1 megameter, that is 1 million meter. 1 gigameter, that is 1 billion, and so on and so forth. Okay, that is what we meant by this kind of prefixes, and you should also put this in your index cards. Okay, and we have also some important SI units and English units. Okay, it's conversion of SI units and English units, and you can also write this on your index cards. Okay, for length, you have the SI is kilometer or meter, and the base should be on meter. Okay, for length. And in mass, the base unit should be in grams. Okay, for length, you have meter and kilometer. Okay, so 1 kilometer is actually 1,000 meters. Okay, and 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Okay, or 1,000 millimeters. And 1 centimeter is 10 to the negative 2 meters. For English equivalents, okay, 1 kilometer is actually 0.6214 miles. Okay, or you can say it's 1 mile is equal to 1.609 kilometer. 1 meter is 1.094 yards. Okay, or 1 yard is equal to 0.9144 meter, and so on and so forth. Okay, for volume, or 1 cubic foot is actually 0.02832 cubic meter. Okay, or 1 cubic meter is that is actually 1 million cubic centimeters. 1 cubic decimeter. So decimeter is actually the same as liter. Okay, so 1 cubic decimeter is just equal to 1 liter. So and cubic centimeter is also the same as ml. Okay, so when you say it's actually like 1 dm cube. Okay, 1 dm cube, that is actually equal to 1 liter. Okay, and also your 1 centimeter, 1 cm cube. Okay, 1 cm cube is actually equal to 1 ml. Okay, so in hospitals, the cubic centimeter is actually called cc. Okay, that is in hospital. So 1 cc is just 1 cubic centimeter or 1 ml. Okay, so then we have also gallons to liters or cubic decimeter. So 1 gallon is 3.785 liters or cubic decimeter, and so on and so forth. And in mass, you have grams or kilograms. Okay, so 1 kilogram is 2.205 pounds, or 1 pound is 0.4536 kilograms, or 1 pound is 453.6 grams. Okay, and 1 ounce is 28.35 grams, and so on and so forth. Okay, so for example, in length problems, we have number 1. Number 1 is 3,567,000 micrometer is how many meters? So in order to solve this problem, okay, you need to have your conversion factors. Remember that your 1 micrometer, okay, according to the prefixes, because your meter is in base, is the base unit for length. Okay, so 1 micrometer, according to those prefixes, if you are going to go back to the decimal prefixes, that is actually 1 times 10 to the negative 6 meters. Okay, or you can say that 1 meter is actually 1 million, or 1 times 10 to the 6 micrometer. Okay, you can say that it's 1 micrometer is 1 times 10 to the negative 6 meter, or 1 meter is equal to 1 times 10 to the 6 micrometer. So this is your conversion factor, and you will use that conversion factor in order to convert micrometers to meters. Okay, so how do you get that? You just write first the given. Okay, that is 3,567,000. Okay, you write first the given, then the unit. So don't forget the unit in order for you to convert units to units. Okay, you multiply that with your conversion factor. Okay, if your conversion factor will satisfy what is asked, then you will only write a 1 conversion factor here. Okay, so since your given is the unit of micrometer, that is actually on the numerator. Okay, your micrometer is actually on the numerator. Then you will put the micrometer at the conversion factors. Okay, in the conversion factors, you will put it at the denominator. Okay, in order for you to cancel that. Okay, so if your given units is there, then you will put the in the conversion factor at the denominator. Okay, that unit would be at the denominator. Okay, and your desired unit, or what is asked in the problem, would be at the numerator, which is in meters. And you need to use the conversion factor. Okay, you can use the first one or the second one. Okay, you can say that 1 micrometer is 1 times 10 to the negative 6 meter. Okay, then you can cancel your micrometer, and what is left is actually the meter. Then you can use the calculator to multiply 3,567,000 times 1 times 10 to the negative 6, and you will get 3.567 meters. Okay, you will get that answer. That is 3.567 meter. And that would be the answer of the problem. That means that 3,567,000 micrometer is actually 3.567 meters. Okay? Another example. Number 2. The length of the table is 56 meter. Okay? What is its equivalent length in inches? Okay, that is in inches already. So what would be your conversion factors? You need to have conversion factors from meter to inches. Okay, but in your conversion factor, you have only 1 inch is equal to 2.54 cm. This is your conversion factor, or that is found in your index card. 1 inch is equal to 2.54 cm. But you can also convert 1 cm according to the prefixes, okay? 1 cm to meter. How many meters are there in 1 centimeter? That is 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meters. Okay, that is correct. So therefore, you can use these two conversion factors in order for you to convert meters to inches. Unless, if you have already the conversion factors that will convert inches to meters, then it's okay that you will use that kind of conversion factors. But if you don't have conversion factors that will convert inches to meters or meters to inches, and you have these two conversion factors, then you can use these two conversion factors. Okay? So first you're going to do is you write the given, which is 56 meter. If you are going to use two conversion factors, then you should have two parentheses, okay? Because you will use two conversion factors. Okay. The first conversion factor is the cancellation of your meter. So you will use this first. Where are you going to put the meter? It should be on the denominator, okay? Then it should be, the centimeter will be at the numerator. Why? It's because your meter is actually here at the given. Okay, it's a numerator. In order for you to cancel the meter should be at the denominator in the parentheses. So 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter, okay? 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter, which is actually that is actually 1 centimeter. The next conversion factor is you convert centimeter to inches. Okay? So since your centimeter is actually located on the numerator of the conversion factor, then your centimeter, the second conversion factor, should be at the denominator. And your desired unit should be at the numerator. That means 1 inch is actually 2.54 cm. Okay? Then you will use your calculator for this. Okay? You need to multiply this first. That is 2.54 times you have 0.01. Okay? That is, or 1 times 10 to the negative 2. Okay? Or you go directly with your calculator. That will be 56 divided by the product of these two, that is 0.0254. Then you will get, the answer would be 2,204, okay, 0.72 inches, okay, 0.72 inches. And this would be your answer, okay? Or you can say it's 2,205 inches, okay, or this value here. Okay, that is just, that is also correct, okay? So that's it. So we have another example. Okay. At 378 kilometer distance is how many miles? In our conversion factor, we have 1 mile is how many kilometers? That is 1.609 kilometers. Okay, that is correct. So we can use this conversion factor in order to convert kilometers to miles. Okay. So you write the given, that is 378 kilometer, okay? Then you multiply it with our conversion factors, okay? Since the given is in kilometers already, which is found in the numerator, then in the conversion factors, your kilometer should be at the denominator while your miles is at the numerator, okay? So 1 mile is 1.609 kilometer, okay? Then you will use your calculator. You can now cancel out the units. And you will use your calculator. That would be 378 divided by 1.609. Then the answer would be around 235 miles. Okay, that would be around 235 miles. Okay, so that is the answer. Now let's move to example problems in mass. Okay, so for example, Jason's mass is 73 kilogram. Okay, how many pounds is this? Okay, so you need to have a conversion from pounds to kilograms or kilograms to pounds. And we knew that 1 pound is actually 0.4536 kilograms. Okay. 0.4536 kilograms. Okay. Then you will use this conversion to convert kilograms to pounds. Okay. So that means you have 73 kilograms. You multiply it with your conversion factor. Okay. So your kilograms should be at the denominator. Correct. Okay. That would be 0.4536. Okay. 4536. That would be 1 pound. Okay. So cancelled out the units. Then you have 73 times 1. 73 times 1 divided by 0.4536. That is actually 161 pounds. Okay. So this is now the correct answer. Okay. Let's try if we have another example. Okay, so you can pause this video if you want to answer number 2. Okay, you can pause this video. So an apple has a weight of 130 grams. How many nanogram is this? Okay, we knew in our decimal, the prefixes in decimal that 1 nanogram, 1 ng, okay, 1 nanogram is actually 1 times 10 to the negative 9 grams. Okay, that is actually nanogram because our base unit for mass is gram. So 1 nanogram would be equal to 1 times 10 to the negative 9 grams. So if you have 130 grams, okay, so that you can multiply it with the conversion factors. So your grams should be at the denominator, correct? So that you can cancel that. Then 1 times 10 to the negative 9. Okay. 1 times 10 to the negative 9. Then 1 nanogram. Then you can cancel out the units and you use your calculator so that you can have the answer. Then you will get the answer should be 1.3 or 1.30 or 1.3 times 10 to the 11th grams. Nanograms. Okay. The unit is now nanograms. Okay. This would now be your answer. 1.3 times 10 to the 11 nanograms. Okay, we have volume problems. Okay, number 1. 5.86 liters of water is how many microliters? Okay, in volume, you can have the base unit to be liter. Okay, so that means you have 1 microliter, okay, is actually equal to 1 times 10 to the negative 6 liters. Okay, that is correct because your base unit for volume is in liter. Okay, so that means that if you have 1.86 liter, you multiply it with our conversion factor. That would be your liter should be at the denominator and your microliter should be at the numerator. So 1 microliter would be 1 times 10 to the negative 6 liter. Okay? Then, using your calculator, you cancel it these units. Using your calculator, you will get 1.86, okay, times 10 to the 6 microliters. Okay? Microliters. So, this is now the final answer. Easy? Yes, it's very easy. Okay? So, you can pause this video for you to answer the next problem. Okay? So, it says there that 145 ml is how many gallons? Okay? So, 145 ml is how many gallons? So, if you have your conversion factor like 1 gallon is, what is that? 1 gallon is 3.785 liters or dm cube. Okay? It's actually dm cube in our example, but it's also equivalent to 3.785 liters. Okay? Because 1 dm cube is just 1 liter. Okay? But since it's ml, then you can have 1 liter is actually 1,000 ml. Okay? Or you can say 1 ml is 1 times 10 to the negative 3 liters. Okay? So any of that. So you can use these two conversion factors in order for you to convert ml to gallons. Okay? So 145 ml, you write first the given, you multiply it with the conversion factor. Since there are two conversion factors that we're going to use, then there are two parentheses there. Okay? First is the conversion from ml to liters. Okay? So that would be 1000 ml in the denominator. Then that is 1 liter. Okay? Then you have liter here. Since the liter is actually in the numerator, then in order to use this kind of conversion factor, then the liter should be at the denominator. 3.785. Okay? 3.785 liters. Then that would be 1 gallon. Okay? Then you can cancel out the units. Then you can use the calculator in order for you to get the answer. Okay? So what would be the answer of that? You need to multiply 145 times 1 times 1. Then you divide it with the product of 3.785 times 1,000. That is actually 3,785. Okay? So this is 3,785. So 145 divided by 3,785, that is 0.0383. Okay? So 383 gallons. Okay? So this is now your answer. 0.383 gallons. Okay? You can try it with yourself. Okay? You can pause this video. Okay? So that you can also be able to do it with yourself. Okay? So, how about the last one in volume problems? So, we have 50 cm cube is how many cubic meter? Okay? So, if you have conversion from cm cube to cubic meter, then you can actually do that. However, if you have only 1 cm, or you say it's 1 meter is actually 100 centimeter, then you can use this conversion factor. How? Okay, so for example, if you have 50 cubic centimeter and you're going to convert it into cubic meter, you multiply it with the conversion factor. You can use that, okay? Since cm is there, your cm should be at the denominator and your m should be at the numerator. Okay, you have 1 meter is 100 centimeter. Since this is in cubic, your conversion factor should be in cubic also. Okay, that means 1 over 100 cube. Okay? And you need to do that in order for you to get the correct answer. Okay? Since you have only this kind of conversion factor, then you need to cube it in order for you to convert cubic centimeters to cubic meters. Okay? That's the time that you can cancel because this becomes cube. Okay? But don't forget that this is actually 100 cubes. So that is actually 1 cubic meter over 100 cube. 100 cube is how much? That is actually 1 million. Okay? So that is 1 times 10 to the 6 cubic centimeter. Okay? So that 50 divided by 1 times 10 to the 6, that becomes 5 times 10 to the negative 5 cubic meter. Okay, so this is now your final answer.